Hey everyone, I hope you're all doing well. Want to come on and talk about sneezing and coughing and burping, sense of breath work and release within our spiritual journey, and having a little look at that about how is it that we then sort of align to our newness, our ascension journey of shifting out the old template, shifting out cycles and patterns, and then the physical body responding with a sense of a sneeze. Why is that? Why is that? Why does it happen? So I want to sort of go into the depths of it by really sort of engaging into, so well, why is it that I sneeze, or want to clear the throat in such a manner to enable all of this energy around the throat to express itself in such a way that I have a better understanding about myself and my spiritual journey. So that's the subject of the day: sneezing, coughing, burping, and cycles and patterns of behavior. So I'm going to co-create this with my higher self, bring forward some remembrance light codes so that we can expand into our understanding of why. Why is it that actually that all of a sudden I just spontaneously want to sneeze? And it's not that there's an allergy or any of that perception of reality. It's why does the body respond in that way? Now, it is the clearing of the passageway, is it not? We look at it from a physical perspective. It is the movement of the energy that moves up from the heart, which is, after all, filter for us to see what it is that we're going to engage in from a conscious perspective. And when we're consciously making a decision to go into an experience that we may be seeing that there is a pattern and cycle, but we're going into it anyway, is that the body then starts to shift the energy within ourselves, because we start to see things a little bit more with clarity within our minds, that we're actually going into it from a conscious, co-creative perspective of experience, rather than a bumbling along in life experience of like, well, I don't know why this keeps on happening to me, and completely oblivious to the fact that you're a creator of it. So as we move into more of creator mode, we become more conscious of the fact that this is actually coming into our experience, and the body will react with a sneeze and a cough and a burp and transmute the negative energy with forcing the energy out of us, rather than breathing outside of ourselves, or letting the body just sort of settle within the experience. There's a big push of energy that creates this big sneeze within us, and a burp that comes up from the intestinal tract comes up through and is expressed so readily for you. The ego will kick in and say, like, oh my god, she's a bit rude, isn't she? No, I'm not. It's the body aligning to the energy that upsurges it, pushes it out of the system, so that it just releases it. It just sort of like, oh, okay, that's right. That makes me feel so much better. Okay. When we start to open up the energetic field into third eye projection of the reality of remembering who we are, and if we're watching this video right now, then we're like, yeah, well, this is what we're here to listen to, Nicola. If you're not, you're probably going like, what's she on about? Stop that video. Nah. So people will receive what they need to receive when they're ready to receive it. If you are going bumbling along on your journey and you decide to go to a fun fair, and there's a great big roller coaster ride, and you're going to go on for the very first time, you're going to go on, you're going to sit in the seat, you're going to get apprehensive, a bit of fear comes in, like, oh my god, I can hear the noises of everything going on. You get in, you go on the roller coaster, and the first run of that roller coaster ride is like, oh my god, the twists, the turns, you're throwing the body left, right and center. And you're going through the journey of it really oblivious to the fact that this whole journey has twists and turns and drops and etc. Maybe even a water splash along the way. But the second time you go on, you go like, okay, I'm going to experience the roller coaster ride. The next time you go on, there's an apprehension of the experience of going into the experience of the cycle and pattern within the roller coaster ride. It's not going round and round and round on a roundabout. You're going up, down, twist, turny. Then you go back on again after lunch and you might throw up a bit and you go round and you go like, oh my God, I don't know why I keep going on. A couple of months later, you go back with some friends, go like, oh my God, that roller coaster ride was so amazing. You go on, up, down, round. But the people that went on before you, after you or before you or with you are actually going like, oh my God, that was so amazing. But you've been on there like about, by this time, about 50 times. About 50 times, and you're like, this roller coaster ride is actually really boring me now. I could just sit on it and go like, yeah, there's the twist, there's the turn, there it is, there it is. Yeah, I see that now. Here it comes. They're going to scream there now. Oh, look, there's a camera. Do you know what it's like, don't you? Especially if you've got kids and you've been round on these roller coaster rides and it's a bit boring and you're like, the joy of the experience of the twisty turny is like boring. May not want to go on a roller coaster ride the rest of your life. You're like, I've had enough of that. This is what happens when we're going through our awakening journey with the cycles and patterns of behavior. That we choose to go on the roller coaster ride, but we know that we're ending up feeling it's completely boring. The body responds with it with a chew by releasing the contract into which you are engaging through the throat chakra and clearing it with a sudden boost of energy, a burpington coming up that allows you to go like, well, that cycle pattern's finished then. Don't need to go on that roller coaster ride anymore. But when we choose to go on maybe with some more friends that have never been on the roller coaster ride before, or have just been on it a few times, we go like, do you know what? I'm going to choose to go on the roller coaster ride, although I find it completely boring, but I'm going to choose to go in. But I'm just going to observe the twists and turns within it. But within that, I deepen within myself if there's any little niggles or hooks or calls and contracts where I'm fully aware, remember, fully aware of those twists and turns, because I've seen the cycle and pattern day in, day out, and I'm like, I'm so done. I've done it again, but I've chosen to. But within that journey, boom, shakalaka, there's big soul growth because you're stating to the universe, can you see, universe, that I've gone into that cycle and pattern? I've sneezed it out of my system energetically. I've coughed it up. I've burped it up. Universe doesn't like being bored. See where I'm going with this? Once you've been on that ride and your projection into these cycles and patterns of behavior, you get a deepening within yourself to say, enough is enough, actually. When does it stop? But if somebody aligns with you for the experience that they want to go on the ride and you actually find it boring, you can still engage in the ride, but ride alongside of them. So you then see it from their perspective of that, like, wow, this is amazing. Well, you're sitting there going like, yeah, I've done this so many times. And that's what many of us are going through right now with our relationships. Is that if they've not ridden that roller coaster ride out enough for them to actually shift out of their cycle and pattern, we are here so beautifully aligning to say, well, we'll go on the roller coaster ride with you, regardless if actually it is beneficial to me or not. But I'm consciously aware that it is not beneficial to me and it's actually boring. And so therefore, universe, bring me the synchronicities to enable this to shift within me so that these synchronicities don't align that I need to even go on the roller coaster ride anymore. Move and shift me into that experience where something completely new comes in. The body response is the sneeze to say completion, dearest, completion. So if you're getting a big outburst of a big sneeze, the universe is saying to you, the body is saying to you, well done, completion. It's a beautiful act. It's a burp of completion. It's a breath work. It's a rejection. It's a propulsion of energy that rejects the want and need to go back into the cycle. But when we align to somebody else that is with us, we choose to go on the roller coaster ride. We don't go because we're not aware of the coastal ride. We are going, we're choosing and making an absolute choice. I see the cycle and pattern. I'm going to choose to go back in because I know that it's going to assist somebody else's journey. And by doing that, there is much soul growth and learning because you're consciously going into that experience. And you see it for all its glory and how it interacts with others. And you see and you observe the behavior of others as a result of the journey. You see it, you see it, you see it. And the universe is like, well, why do we keep sending her this? It's just ridiculous. We're like, why does she keep going on the roller coaster ride? It's ridiculous. Change, shift. Change, shift. Change, shift. Change, shift. It's the evolution of the soul's journey that does not want to experience the same old, same old. So if you get a massive sneeze coming in and you see your cycles and patterns and you get burps come up, you know that there is a rejection of the energetic force that suppresses your energy into a cycle and pattern. So happy days, people. Let me know on the comments, are you experiencing sneezes and coughies? Are you doing it? Are you experiencing that with your breath? Are you seeing it within the rejection of seeing the cycle and pattern that is boring me now? Enough is enough type energy. And if it is, thumbs up, gold star. You got your t-shirt. Been there, done that so many lifetimes that it's like, come on, bring me something new. It's boring. Kiana mo kurba kianta o bakia. Dana ma kurba shianga de bichiana bagiota. There is so much more to experience upon this planet than going into a cycle and to shift the energy out of the energetic field of the body when you've already energetically released it. What's the point? What's the point of going back onto that ride when you know and you've been and done it? You got the t-shirt. What's the point? What's the point of the experience? It's when we align to others that are going through the journey of it that we assist. A conscious, obviously I'm talking in circles now, you see, saying the same thing again. Recognize within yourself when you go back into that cycle and pattern, you say the same words. Do you keep saying the same old story? It's boring. It's so freaking boring. It's like, come on, bring in my change. No, it's boring me. But if you choose to engage into the experience, so be it. There's a deepening within ourselves as we move forward and inwards and deepening within the experience with others that help us in our unification to see, to guide, to coast through it with somebody. It's like sitting next to somebody on a road. It's now going to turn right. It's going to dip down now. It's like watching a film with somebody that knows all the storyline and then preempts it as it goes, and you're like, can I just watch the film, please? It's that sort of energy, isn't it? You know? So you'll become that person that sits there and goes like, oh, there's a pothole coming up in the road there. You might want to just swerve a little bit to the left. Oh, in 2 seconds later, there's going to be a traffic light that actually then goes really red quick. So just put your brakes on. That's it, ease into it. Now slam the brakes on now. Oh, look, there's a car in front of you. Slow down. It's like backseat driver type situation. There is where we then are guides through the journey. It's like higher self is guiding us through the journey. Backseat drivers guide us. Backseat driver is your higher self. He's showing you the journey of it. But do you want to engage in it or not? Choice point, yes, no. No good, no bad. Do you want to experience the same ride with somebody to assist them on the journey? Or do you want a choice point and go like, no, I've had enough of that, thank you. There is nobody in my experience that I need to assist within the journey of it. So therefore I've completion, game over. New shift. Bring me in my new. Bring me in my new. So sneezes are a really good sign. Okay? Kiana mo krabakianta, mo le ban shabakiata, sumakush makiatan, mo krabakianta asha. And I see, look, learning, do this, not that. When am I going to learn that? I don't know. When I'm ready. Kia na makura baki anta asimakia, to baboshu makitana e, and namashu makush makushma a, samakush makitana e. Thank you so, so much for listening to me rant on this video here today. No diagram on the whiteboard today. Oh, what a shame. I've just moved it up a notch, maybe, or not. So, thank you so much for joining me, everybody. Check out all the details below. Like and subscribe. Remember, I have a Udemy course. Have a little look at that if you've aligned to your light language. I have an 8 program, which is amazing. Love it. Got some playlists on there that you can engage in that from a sort of like a place of, sort of less cost, or work with me one-to-one. Have a little look on my website, nicolalight.com. And yeah, let's connect. Let's connect. Why wouldn't you? Okay, I'll leave it there. But thank you so much. And yeah, see you all very, very soon. Take care, everyone. Bye.